In studio now, we are joined by Professor Claudia Langowsky from the Brandenburg University of Applied Sciences. Now, she's an expert on train technology. Thank you so much for joining us here at Tomorrow Today. Now, in that report, we're looking at these trains of the future. How long will it be before we see these in action?
I think the train with all the integrated new technologies will not be on the rail in the near future.
So, not any time soon, anyway. It does seem, though, that the system here is to always build bigger, better, faster trains or machines. But it's not necessarily environmentally friendly. Would you agree with that?
The next generation train is a future study, only a study, yeah? And an increase of 25% of velocity, it might be a solution for very long distances without stops, but not for the complex German rail net due to our high population density.
So, for example, the transport sector, they're looking at also improving the rail system here. They want to actually have it free of CO2 emissions by 2050.
Yes.
Do you think that's possible to do? How would they do it?
Yeah, we have two ways. First, which kind of energy is coming in the rail system, and we work to increase the renewable energy. And the second thing, or the second way, in the system, we use less of energy.
OK. Now, looking at the report and what you do, how would these potential new trains actually affect your work and your job?
Yeah, well, very good things. We have, for instance, the lightweight construction to reduce weight, to reduce energy consumption. You have aerodynamic optimization to reduce noise and also to reduce energy. With our parts, we will deal a little bit more intensive with, and I think some parts we will see, but not the whole train.
Not the whole train. OK, we see often that there's a competition between, say, cars and trains or public transport. In fact, Germans use their cars 5 times more often than they would use a train. Do you think the future trains might change this attitude?
The future train, as we saw before, it's a high-speed train, and a high-speed train has only a percentage of round about 5 to 10 on all the passenger transport. The most passenger transport is public transport and regional transport. And in this way, we will grow the railway usage in the next years.
What do you think is the biggest challenge of transport systems in order to become more efficient and more attractive for commuters?
Transport systems in the whole, what means also street or only railway?
In general.
In general. I think when we see the growth of transport every year by passengers and also by goods, we can solve the problem of mobility only together with all transport modes.
OK, well, Claudia Langowsky, thank you so much for joining us here at Tomorrow Today.